What does it mean to be a big brother? What does that mean to you?
Well, it means being responsible. You know, you have younger siblings that God has called you to be responsible for and to take care of and to look out for. So you try to be there for them and try to be a good role model for them.
What's the biggest perk?
The biggest perk, having siblings who, when you actually do your job, who look up to you and actually give you credit for the things you do, because God puts you in a position where you can actually bless them and help them, and then when you're called to do that and you do it, and they recognize that and they give you props for it, it makes you feel good. You feel like you actually accomplished your purpose as being a big brother.
You certainly have. What is the biggest challenge of being a big brother?
The biggest challenge is, trying to just live up to the expectations that you place on yourself. As a big brother, you should, have high expectations for yourself to, do the right thing and be that positive role model for your siblings. So I think the biggest challenge for me is just actually living up to that big brother, title.
My brother is a track star. He went to nationals. How many times did you go to nationals?
I went to the indoor track and field championships like 3 times.
Okay.
Indoor track and field championship.
Your career in track, what did that teach you as far as your faith goes?
Well, I knew that I was blessed with a gift of running, being able to, run at, an elite level. But I didn't know if God really wanted me to go in that direction. I didn't know if God really had another plan for me in life. So the hardest thing for me was figuring out whether track was what God wanted for me or if God had something else destined for me in life. So that was the hardest part about track and field, the hardest part about running and trying to pursue it on that elite level.
Right. When you realized that God wanted you to go in another direction, was that easy to accept?
Absolutely not.
Speak up.
Absolutely not. So when you have a goal, something that you
a dream,
something that you look forward to, all your life, trying to pursue it. You say, I want to go to the Olympics. I see myself, really excelling in track and field or any sport for that in that matter. You really put a lot of work into that. I was running sometimes, in practice sometimes 4 or 5 hours a day, and also balancing a full-time job with that. I was traveling all over the place, going to, Toronto for track and field meets, going to Boston for track and field meets, and I was doing all this stuff on my own dime. So it's tough when God pushes you in that direction that you see that that's not your destiny.
What do you think your destiny is?
My destiny is definitely for me to actually, preach and teach the word of God. It's been a long journey for me to get to the point where I've totally accepted that because, I had setbacks where things have challenged my faith. But I know that, God is still on the throne, He's in charge, and what ultimately He has for you will bless you. The Bible says, that whoever tries to save their life will lose their life. So if you try to save your life in your own way and do your own thing, you will lose the actual blessings of God in your life that will really actually truly bless you. So like I was saying about me being a big brother, when I actually embrace that role is when I actually feel the best. I actually feel appreciated. I actually feel that I'm actually embracing my destiny. So when, if I embrace what God has decided for me to do in my life, I know I will feel more fulfilled in life.
When I graduated in 2005, I came back home to Rochester. I moved in with my brother, and he said, okay, you can stay here for free. The only stipulation is you have to go to church every Sunday. You know me, free is my favorite word. I said, okay, that's a good deal. And in going to church, I actually ended up getting saved, and that's what got me on the path that I am now. So not only is he the big brother, the oldest in our family, he is the spiritual head. He has ushered a lot of us in our faith, and his house is our hub here. So one last question. For those who are watching, what is the best route to go when you're trying to lead other people to Christ?
Oh, man. Well, just follow God's lead. You know, you'll pray and see what God wants you to do, and just follow His lead. Because even like with you, you know, God impressed upon me that you were born again saved, and I was like, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? And you know, I'm going to handle it. So, my whole thing was, okay, well, let me go to church. If I tell him to go to church every Sunday, he got to be my stipulation to understand, and you don't have to pay anything, don't have to worry about anything, just go to church. Then God will handle the rest. So, anytime you're trying to lead anybody to Christ, just follow God's lead. Pray, say, Lord, well, how would you have me lead this person to you? What would you have me say to this person? And you'll handle the rest.
Because everybody is different, so your approach has to be spirit-led.
Exactly.
All right. Any last words?
Nope. Let me get back to football. Love
okay. Well, let's see us. We love you guys. God bless.